Welcome. You're looking live at the Calamity Jones Hour. I am Mandy Jones, the comedian, and I obviously have someone here with me tonight, and he's trying hard not to be on the camera, but it's the way your chair is. Dingbat, you gotta go. It's everything's mirror image. You're coming closer on the stage. You gotta go the other way.
The other way, this way?
Yeah, you're military left. Left. This is how we start the show. These are live interactive podcasts.
On camera now?
No, you're not on camera. Thank you, sir. Welcome. This is the 26th episode of the Calamity Jones Hour. I am Mandy Jones, the comedian, and as always, next to me is my husband, Glenn. He's not here right now. He's always here in spirit. I wouldn't have this gorgeous setup or this gorgeous home without him, so we always give him an honorable mention. But he's not here tonight with me to interview our guest. If you've watched this show before, you may know this guest. If you're a Long Island comic, you absolutely know this guest. If you're one of my friends, you might know this guest. But last time we had him on the show...
If you own a pizza place on Long Island.
You know this gentleman. If he eats a lot of pizza, is the joke. However, you may know this gentleman if you've seen this show. But last time we were together, we started doing some silly history facts that weren't based in reality. And since we're comics, we decided to really emphasize that. We have some stuff prepared for you guys. But I just want to do a couple of housekeeping things now that I've got the guest off the screen so that I can properly introduce him. Please share the show. If you found the show, share the show. We do the Calamity Jones Hour every Friday. It's either from 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, depending on the guest's availability, because we're putting the calm in calamity. And we also do the Wildflowers, which is every Wednesday with Bonnie Scalisi, another comedian. And it's her and I with a different comedian every week. And we have a different topic. So we'll do like embarrassing stories or horror stories or just different things. And we get the guests involved at all times. So these are live interactive podcasts. So if you're tuning in, say hello, talk shit to us. Please, we really encourage you tonight to really delve in because we are doing, like I said, messed up history facts. So I think, let me just get this set up right here. Oh, here we go. See, I know, party foul. Party foul. All right. Without further ado, like I said, if you are in the tri-state area, you know this fucking gentleman. He is a really, really great friend of mine. He is a comedy producer and he is a comedy pro. My friend, and now yours, Mr. Evan Weiss. Woo!
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm here and I...
Yeah, I know. You've been itching to get on stage much?
Well, I didn't know I thought you had to split cameras. And I'm like...
Well, yeah, we're not up to that yet. You've been on the show before. I usually give them the rundown, but we always get off to a crazy start with you because we're always eating pizza. We're more interested in being friends and eating at a table than we are in doing the show. It was your birthday last week. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I'm 25.
Yeah. How old are you actually, though?
47.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. And you know what? I'm going to commend you because you are one of the people that did not say the pandemic is an excuse to fucking, I can't work out. Gyms are closed. Can't work out. But that's not the case with you because you just fucking go and do laps.
Yeah, and I stay fat.
Well, you maintain it. So many people were just like, oh, I can't do it now. And like me, I'm like, I just pretend I'm a prisoner in jail. Like I just do like push-ups and sit-ups.
I heard women like dad bods, so I decided to get 2 dad bods.
Yeah, but you know what? That's bullshit. They don't want dad bods. They want guys that look like they're employed is what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just don't want the guy looking better than them.
Well, they want the guy that's maybe a little bit overweight, not 50 pounds overweight, 60.
Yeah, like, oh, he's cute. He drinks a couple beers.
Maybe he's like
not
10 pounds overweight, not...
Yeah, nothing. I like
not 100 pounds overweight.
Right. Like we're not like he's gonna like live to see the kid like graduate.
Yeah, if he turns over and he's sleeping next to him, you suffocate. It's like killing. not that I would ever sleep. Not that I was, but if I was in bed with you and you fell asleep, I would probably kill you
With
because you would
the
suffocate.
sleep
Yeah.
apnea.
No, because
Your
of my
mask?
weight. My weight.
Oh, I thought we were talking about me dying of the fucking horrors of
Oh,
you
you mean
snoring and your sleep apnea.
Oh yeah, my sleep apnea.
I couldn't even imagine you on top of me.
No, that's what most women say to me. Thank you.
I can't even imagine you on top of me.
Exactly.
Evan.
They say they want 2 dad bods or
I
dad
want
bods.
2 dad bods, but not a single one of
But I
yours.
can't imagine you on top of me, around you, near me.
I just can't see it.
Here's a court order. Stay 100 feet away from me.
Oh, we are friends. We're friends having fun here. Guys, they're saying Robin DeVito's saying you have a smooth head. There you go.
Thank you.
That sounds like that could go either way. Then you have such a nice smile is what Robin's saying. I guess that's to you because I haven't gotten that one from her yet. Evan, where's your partner Manny? They want to know. Tugboat Manny. Oh, I got Josh Brew will laugh when I see his little head pop up. Jan, Evan, do you still go to the gym every day? No, he's banned. They said you cannot work out anymore, so he's been What did you do? 6 miles in the last 2 days?
Yeah, I go to the gym and I walk 2
with the
2
mask,
hours
and
a
that's
day.
like already honestly, they think they're holding us down with these fucking masks. People that are working out in masks, you guys are fucking super soldiers. I'm doing crunches in my house without a fucking mask on. We're fucking training super soldiers. These little kids are going to fucking gym class in a mask.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's like lung capacity. Like, they're little fucking super soldiers. They think they're holding us down, but it's totally having the opposite effect.
Next time you invite me here, I demand a salad because I'm blaming you for staying fat.
I had there was grandma's slice here, and there was fucking... whatever. You know what? There were options.
They were delicious.
And there was spinach in the garlic nuts. There was spinach in those oily garlic nuts.
I'm not complaining, but I don't have control.
Corey is saying...
It's not about... To lose weight, it's not about working out. It's about what you eat. Period.
Corey is saying, Mandy, can you guys hear us? How about now? That would be scary. They were reacting. I don't know. I think she's just saying Mandy ? Corey, hello. Bruno, hello. Sorry to cut you off. What was the dude at your wedding? What was the dude at your wedding night performance? Oh, Preston Lacey. Jackass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the one that that's who she cares about.
Okay.
Also, Pat Marone was great, and Tugboat Manny was great. And then thou shall not be named. Was great.
I get it. I know what you're saying.
Was great. All right, so guys, we're gonna have Angelina Jolie. I was gonna say that's right how we're starting our games tonight. Julie Angelina. We are playing messed up history facts. So guys, I have some questions for Evan, but one of the first things we did was we printed out the list of the presidents, and Biden's not on here because Biden is not either of our presidents. And no, this is not a political show. We're just fucking around. I'm totally joking. I think he's the president. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook recently. So.
I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Tony Finelli.
Oh, is he watching? Hey,
yeah.
Tony.
Tony, you watching?
Yeah. Okay. So what we did was we printed the presidents, and we're gonna play a little game where we'll give you some example. We're just gonna start playing, and you guys will get the idea. We kind of made the names into phrases and or like celebrities, or just kind of fucking up the names in some way, messing up the names in some way. Jan Brenner just lost 30 pounds. Congratulations, Jan. I'm not even kidding. That's fucking awesome, dude. Keep going. Awesome. So some of these I don't have answers for, and if you don't have an answer for it, let's just go off the seat of our cuff, because we're comedians here. We literally looked at this for less than 10 minutes each, I think.
Yeah.
It was like not long that I handed it to you, and then I was like, halfway through when I was looking at the list, I'm like, let's just do some phrases too, and we're like, phrases fly. So we don't really know what's going to come out of our mouths right now. I don't really even know what I'm about to say.
We're just screwing around is what we're saying.
Yeah, so don't hold us accountable. My dad was in social studies chairman back in the day. I'll call him for the answers. Yeah, Bonnie's going to fact check. This whole thing's going to need a fact checking.
I have a new job.
Oh, what's your new job?
I was at Coca-Cola.
Uh-oh.
I was at orientation.
That was a little. Is that why you offered to bring soda for the pizza?
Yeah. Well,
is it free? Was that free for you?
I was at orientation today, and they told me first day, said, "Can you be a little bit less Jewish?"
Oh, well, that's also all right. So I'm bringing the pizza in from the house. I haven't offered to carry it, but I was like, no, you just get open the door for me. He's like, are we going in the front door or the back door? I'm like, oh, we'll go in the front door because it's bad juju to go in the back. He's like, are you like already making Jewish jokes? He's literally never heard juju before.
I heard of juju.
Like the candy. Yeah,
juju,
of course you have heard of juju, the fucking candy. But no, it's juju. Fucking, it's like,
I heard of karma. I never heard of juju.
Yeah, it's like, it's bad chi, bad.
I thought you like, hey, juju.
Yeah, I like juju.
Juju.
I like juju. We're gonna take the front. The headless and the limbless women behind the knees winking at me. What the fuck? Josh Bua, I don't know who the
Are they talking about the statue behind you? Yeah, they're talking about they're making their own jokes.
What the fuck? What are you on tonight?
They're making their own jokes. They get high and make their own jokes.
They're having their own fun. All right, so let's get into this. You want me to go first to show them how it's done?
Okay, you go. I don't even know what you were doing over here.
We literally have no rules. Here we go. All right, so the first president, obviously, was Denzel Washington Carver.
Yes, he had his own peanut farm.
But who did you put?
I put Washington. He was a baseball player. Washington. The fuck's his name? Washington. Baseball player. Washington.
Washington Heights. All right, I'll take it.
I can't think of his first name.
All right,
but it was another Washington.
All right, so then the second one was Johnny Appleseed Adams.
John Adams, where they had he became president because he had the beer company, right?
So you're just gonna all right. Next, Thomas George Jefferson.
George Jefferson.
Thomas George
Wasn't
Jefferson.
he our first black president? Thomas George Jefferson.
Yeah, I know. And Denzel Washington really was the first black president.
Yeah, exactly.
He just gets overlooked so much.
Yeah,
the whole teeth thing.
Already, the first 2 out of the 3 first presidents were black.
We just count them off the fucking list.
Absolutely.
That's whitewashing America for you guys nowadays.
Absolutely.
That's really what it's come down to. Your kids won't know what Aunt Jemima is. Yeah. She'll just be a fucking meme.
Yeah.
She'll be like Charlie in the back of she'll be like Charlie Day in the fucking basement with
Corey Marie just puts Darryl Strawberry. They're just putting black people there for no reason.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, also great president. He served a great 2 terms. They wanted to actually have 3 terms when Darryl Strawberry was the president.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. James Marilyn Monroe.
James Marilyn Monroe.
Who do you have? What do you got over there? You got
James
anything?
Madison after Madison ice cream.
Oh, okay. I got. Well, it's funny because I got James Happy Madison for the next one.
Wasn't it James Dolly, our first transvestite president, Dolly Madison?
Dolly Parton Madison.
Dolly Madison. He was our first transvestite.
Dolly's been getting in a lot of trouble. We've been saying questionable things on this show, but I don't know if we should be talking about Dolly Parton.
Well, he was our first transvestite president because they all wore wigs back in the day.
I know it was. So you went. It was very You had to go undetected.
Yeah, the first tranny president.
It was so hard because they just were all in wigged and fucking tight ass pants, anyways.
James Molly Madison.
And he's like, I'm gonna start wearing like women's clothes. They're like, what do you mean?
And he made great ice cream. That's how he became his.
Oh, Ben and Jerry's. We'll get to that.
Ben and Jerry's, yeah.
All right. So wait a minute. Some of these guys I don't even fucking know. Like James K. Polk. That's like Polk. Like that's where Facebook poking came from.
No, Polk was where they got the Polk ham from.
Oh, all right. I mean,
from Jersey. I think he was from like mid Jersey.
Jersey was around?
Yeah.
In 1829?
Yeah, it was part of the original 13 colonies. Yeah. Jersey. Like if he lived like a mile
south of all the smokestacks.
Like a
mile south of where they filmed Snooki's house.
They'd call it Jersey ham and not Polk ham.
Was it like a boar's head? Like a boar's head type of like strain?
Like if you live like a midway point of Jersey, there's a cutoff where you call it Polk ham. And Jersey.
Oh, and now you're just fucking, you're fucked. Yeah. Like you lose cell service.
Yeah, exactly.
It actually stinks worse than just regular. Oh, Polk County is in Florida. I bet it is, Tony Finelli. Franklin Priscilla Roosevelt. I don't know Priscilla Roosevelt.
John Quincy Adams.
Ulysses S. Me, grant me 3 wishes.
Okay, this is actually true fact.
Oh, here we go. Like this hasn't all been true.
James Buchanan was our first official gay president. Well, I don't think that's politically correct. Gay.
Wait a minute. Oh, gay. Wait, time out real
Gay.
quick. I didn't even say because I was so crazed about this guy jumping on stage. I have a new intro song to this, and Bob Soleil wrote the intro song to the show, and I have to fucking shout him out and thank him because I always go Soleil when I see him.
And it's a gay song written by a gay man.
And he's a total fag, and he's a grandpa, and he totally hides it because he's got a wife and kids and grandkids, and totally hides how gay he is. But he wrote the song for me.
So he's like in the closet. He's like bi. He has kids.
No, he's completely gay as macaroni.
But he has kids too.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just defaming a human. I'm totally kidding. Bob Soleil's an awesome guy. He's
gay, that's all right.
He's a straight cis male as far as I know. And yeah, he identifies as a grandfather and as a husband. And as a dad. Ira masculines?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Okay. We were talking about James A. Garfield, James A. Simon and Garfield.
James Garfield. Oh, that was not till later on. He was killed, Garfield.
Really? Who killed him? Was it too much lasagna? The arteries went?
No, someone that hated cats.
Oh, well, who was it? Archie? Was he Archie too? Who was this miserable fucking... Well, Garfield was really...
The dog killed him. The dog killed Garfield.
Yeah, jealous fuck.
That's why
I know, because what did the dog get? Like slop?
Yeah.
Did the dog even have a name? It was like the dog and Garfield, who was like king. Yeah.
I didn't
if anybody could tell me the name of the dog and Garfield, I'll believe that there's actually a dog.
And that's how the dog became my first feline. No, that'd be a dog president.
Yeah, and we'll get to that later. But because they actually weren't even allowed to identify as canine at that point.
Yeah, canine American.
You couldn't even identify as a canine back in the day. Like, can you imagine that?
Dogs didn't have rights back then.
No, I'm talking about humans that identify as canines now. Like, those people now, back in the day, they were like hung and stuff. Yeah. They were like, you're a witch. Like, you're not a dog. Like, what are you talking about? Exactly. You can't just like bark at people. Like,
you can.
Now you can though, because Biden is totally cool with like. That's why he didn't even make this list, because like
he didn't make the list.
Like, no. Do you know like people bend over now and like rainbows just like shoot out their ass?
Yeah. Well, Kamala, however you say it, is the real president.
The Hunchback of Camelot. What?
Camelot. Harris is the real president.
Wait, where are we going now? Are we still in U.S. history?
Oh yeah, that's the future. Or current wink.
Well, wink. I thought Ted Bundy Roosevelt.
Ted Bundy Roosevelt, the first serial killer president?
Well, I was kind of like, we're on a first name basis. Theodore, I called him Ted.
Yeah. He,
once again, he didn't get enough notoriety.
And that's why they named teddy bears out of him. I
know, that was a whole thing. And you know what? Some people say Build-A-Bear's like his sick, like web that like he didn't actually die. He's like alive somewhere. In jail, I think. Yeah,
well, he started the Build-A-Bear group.
And that's what it is. Oh, and you know who also it does? It was who's the other guy? What are the other builders? Not Murdoch. The Koch brothers.
The Koch brothers, yeah.
The ones who own all the bridges in New York City.
Who owns the bridges?
They're the Koch brothers, right? Oh, Coke.
Yeah, the Koch brothers.
The Koch brothers, right?
Yeah, they own Coke. The Koch brothers.
Oh my God, the Ugandan giant is VP, like a horse. Cedric says, "You mean Skittles?" I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about, guys. We're going a little too fast here.
We're trying to have a serious discussion.
I know, seriously, guys. Like, I'm trying to talk about
U.S. history.
I'm trying to talk about Jimmy Crack Court and I don't fucking care Carter, and like you guys are just. Pronounced Koch brothers. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's pronounced Leonard Skinner to everybody.
It's Koch brothers, Cedric. Okay? Get it right.
Build-A-Bear Roosevelt. Build-A-Bear is a total... Guys, we're going to start... All right, now that Britney's free, we're going to free Amanda Bynes. And this is on a completely serious note. We're going to free Amanda Bynes next, and then I want to know what's going on at Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear is great.
If you were a Mandy Jones, the fucking comedian fan, you will fucking dedicate the next 10 years or more to your life finding out what is going on. And I'm going to be at the forefront of this mission. I'm not going to ask you guys to be delving in, spending weekends, printing Build-A-Bear, website things, policies, because there's got to be hidden messages. These sick perverts always have, part of it is it to be in everybody's face.
Yeah.
So Ted Bundy Roosevelt, Build-A-Bear project. I'll start a group page after this, and we'll all convene, and I'll make it public. I'll make it private, so only we won't have any intruders.
Absolutely.
I actually read about intruders on a women's breastfeeding app.
A women's breastfeeding app.
All right, so what happened was, I go on Facebook, my friends are having babies, and one of them said it was a post about, I don't even think it was a friend, I might have been on Reddit. I'm hallucinating on the internet nowadays. Okay. I don't know. But what it was somebody said that they said, oh my God, there's men in this group where it's women who are all pro breastfeeding. So they were like, women with their tits out in public. When the baby's like literally in Applebee's, like put a fucking blanket over it. But women who weren't doing that, and
I have no problem with women breastfeeding
in public. That's no problem. But cover something over it. We don't need to see your nipple. Anyways.
No, I don't think they should be covered though. That'd be rude.
So there were men in the group as with women like catfish profiles, like, oh, I'm a pregnant mother too, and they were like getting the pics of the tits. And one of the women was like, oh my God, there's infiltrators in here, and the other one was like, yeah, you're gonna be removed from the group now because he pays me to be in here. So.
All right, what's the name of this group?
That was the longest setup.
Women breastfeeding.
We need to cut the fat. That's the most factual information you can get tonight, guys. That might have happened or not.
And this is why we haven't had a woman president yet.
Because she can't stay on fucking she goes on too many tangents. She wants too many things done.
We're going to have a woman president within the next few months because we have a senile president currently.
Oh, you think?
Absolutely.
You think maybe he'll be our next assassination?
No, he's a vegetable. Nobody's going to kill him. He's just a vegetable. He doesn't even know what planet he's on.
He's harmless, guys. He's harmless.
But can you see Kamala just whipping her head out during a speech and she'll start breastfeeding?
Is it bad that I don't know his wife's name?
Who?
Exactly. What president? Biden. Who's the
Biden?
What's the
it's
wife?
Dr. Nancy Roosevelt.
Oh, doctor. Did she fucking peg him?
Yeah.
Peg Bundy. Oi, ayo. All right. What about Dwight Schrute, Eisenhower?
Eisenhower. He started the interstate system.
Eisenhower, was he the racist one that made all the bridges low? Or was that Roosevelt? One of them was an asshole and made all the bridges too low so that people from the city folk couldn't come out to Long Island.
I don't think
beaches. That's a real fucking thing. That's a fact, bro.
I don't think there was.
That's a racist, real fucking fact.
The what's his name?
I need my screen button that we use on fucking the wildflower. Oh my God! All right, what? So what else? So you don't believe that? All right. We'll let's not polarize the room. We love everybody. We love Coca-Cola especially. Welcome. I forgot to plug in the computer. Like I said, I love Evan so much that I am never focused on what I'm supposed to be doing. So here we are.
Did we got everybody? Did they stay in
the first file? The first one ended. So this is going to be, everybody, I hopefully will jump back into a new room now. We were playing fucked up history facts, messed up history facts. So yeah, here we are. I'm going to put my thing back on here. And did you share the show? Did you share it the first time?
Oh, you put it on my page, didn't you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought you put it on my page.
But we're live now, so here we go. I hope everyone's watching again. We were having fun, and we're gonna have fun again. And I'll be able to clip these together. Oh, you know what I also didn't talk about? Esther Forrester came over yesterday, and her and I, it was a skit that she had written. It's a woman, of anxiety-ridden women who Esther played.
So she wrote a skit about
most comedians, we do have
herself.
anxiety. Yeah, so it was her playing like the anxiety, real anxieties. and then I play the therapist that she rates the character
so
for.
you're playing her therapist.
I'm the therapist, but I'm like drinking. I'm like asking
so
her
you're
questions.
playing her real therapist.
So I'm playing an actual
and
therapist.
Esther plays herself.
And she plays herself.
So she just wrote about her life.
Yeah, it's really like a snippet of life, and it was great. We had so much fun. I had never done a comedy short like that, and we're definitely going to do more. And we think this ad is lib madness. Oh, this is ad lib madness. Brilliant.
Ad lib madness.
Yes, yeah, we're having nothing but fun. We will get back to that. But we just wanted to get everyone back into the new broadcast.
Yeah, I posted it on my page. For
yeah, I think we got. I think we have people in the room. We could start again. What were you talking about? Because I was talking about Woodchuck Wilson.
Well, you're talking about the guy
being a complete racist, but let's not. Well, maybe that's why the computer died. Maybe that's why. So let's just.
Well, you're
not
talking
about
the guy that for my OCD. You're talking about the guy who on the Southern State Parkway on Long Island. Anybody that's not from here. They built the bridges.
Oh yeah, just
low
big enough for like
cars,
Model T cars.
But for cars, but no buses or trucks. Once in a while,
not like 16-wheelers or whatever.
Sometimes wheelers and trucks get under there and ruin their trucks, but they're not supposed to be on there. We lose everybody again?
No.
We're still on?
Yeah, here we go.
But it's rumored that they don't want the poor folk going out to the beaches, and that's sort of Long Island. That's why they built the Southern State like that. From Robert Moses.
Yeah, bastard.
That's what it's rumored that they didn't want, not necessarily the black people, but the poor folk.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's honestly, it is about black and white.
But it was the poor folk
but it's a classist thing. It's a completely classist thing right now.
And we have no class.
Lost you for a minute. Yeah, thank you, Grandma Grady, for tuning in. Evan looks less white in that T-shirt. I don't know
thank
what
you, Mandy.
Yeah,
I'm pale.
Yeah,
I'm pale. I know, Manny.
Yeah, so we're going back to some, we were talking about Garfield, how he died of, his heart being filled with too much lasagna, which is just a sad thing. And, there's so much of this is not talked about.
Cat scratch fever.
It's funny because he doesn't even get any credit for that.
Yeah.
He does not get any credit for that.
Garfield, our first feline president.
Cat scratch fever. And we were talking about, there was actually canine presidents before felines, which you wouldn't really think, because like we said, the dog in Garfield didn't even have a fucking name. Oh, it was Odie, wasn't it?
Odie, yeah. Odie.
Dude, the dog in Garfield is named Odie. Is what she just said. Dude, that was like, I didn't even look at that comment. And that's Odie, hilarious.
I don't know.
I swear to God.
Odie liked to fuck.
Was he cornering it? He took it, or he was?
No, he liked the doggy style. That's what they named it after.
The pitcher or the catcher? Really? I don't remember any pegging on that show. There was peg bundying on that show.
Well, yeah, he liked to give it to Garfield. Yeah,
it was a scandal. Is what Corey's saying about it. Oh, Jen Elise Feldy saying hi. Hey, Jen, thanks for tuning in.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
Dude,
I was at the gym when I said hi earlier.
Yeah, because you can multitask, apparently, but you can't multitask when you're on this show.
Yeah.
And again, you know what? And this is the first time. It's pretty good because this is the 26th episode of the show, 25 with the Wildflowers, and even more than that because we were on the other network when we first got hit with COVID. And we're here. And I have not forgotten once to plug in that goddamn power supply.
Plug in the power supply.
And just now, I was too focused on that pizza, man.
Yeah. Well, that'd be 100 pounds less if it wasn't for pizza.
I mean, if you just moved out of New York and didn't have access to bagels and cream cheese and pizza, you'd probably be a lot better off. And bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Well, that's what Florida has some good other fast food restaurants.
You were in Florida. What were you eating down there?
I went to there was a Wisconsin-based Culver's. I went Culver's twice. Cheese? No, it's like a burger place, fast food, but they have like a little bit bigger menu.
Like they try to be cool, like you get a baked potato.
Yeah, like a baked potato. I actually got fried fish there. It was really, really good, yeah. And to make myself feel like I was eating healthy, I got the a broccoli with that.
Speaking of being healthy, I want more soda right now. But I wanted the giant thing of Coke that you brought over.
Yeah.
That was free from your fucking job interview or whatever.
Well, it's my new job at Coke. They said, be less Jewish. We can hire you.
It's bad juju to go in the front door.
We can hire you if you be less Jewish.
Florida does not have good food, says Corey Marie, who lives in Florida.
I said, I can do that. But the founding father, the original owner of Coke, was in the Confederate Army. Did you know that?
No, but I'm not surprised. I mean, it takes fucking paint off cars.
He was a lieutenant and a colonel in the Confederate Army. Yeah.
Have you heard about? They used to not even have like gunpowder and stuff, and they would have to shoot Elon Muskets.
Elon Muskets. This is
Have
history.
Have you ever gone Tiananmen Square dancing?
I love Tiananmen Square.
It's so cute, right? It's so much fun. And you could be shy and do it.
You get shot, yes.
No, you just gotta really stand there.
You stand there and you get run over by a tank.
You just have to have convictions, and you're Tiananmen Square dancing, guys.
Yeah.
You put one foot just next to the other, and you are Tiananmen Square dancing. I did have an actual list here of some more things. I did want to know how many princes can you name?
How many princes?
Yeah.
Well, I only know the original prince.
I know, like the purple shirt.
Yeah, the original prince.
The shirts versus the blouses. That's what I know.
Purple Rain, right?
Yeah, but like who else? There's there's one that's like you should know.
Yeah, the prince. Did you know he was only 3 feet tall?
The prince.
The prince, yeah.
Fuck you, couch. No, I did not know that.
He was 3 feet tall, and he got the hottest women.
Oh, here we go. Here's my note. Sorry,
I feel
guys.
like I'm being graded now.
Yeah, no, yeah. I have a highlighter and I've got a red pen. So that's all you got. Prince with the blouse. That's the only prince you know.
Prince Valiant? Wasn't there a Prince Valiant?
Prince Valiant? Prince fucking Prozac? All right. How many famous boats can you name?
Well, there's the Love Boat.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even have that one on my list.
You didn't have that one?
I had the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Oh.
I know those three for sure. I know Queen Elizabeth.
The Nina, the Pinta,
Oh, Titanic.
The Titanic and the Love Boat. Well, I remember the boats.
Oh, and what's the boat that Gilligan was on?
You know what I like? Boats that didn't...
made it and didn't sink.
I like boats that didn't sink. My Trump impression.
My boats are very terrific.
My boat had the greatest boats ever.
Yeah, no,
I call it the Love Boat.
Because people were doing the Tiananmen Square on that boat. They were making love.
Did you know that? Trump owned the Love Boat.
Trump owns everything. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump owns this fucking
used to be
paper.
A big, giant gold boat.
It was actually Noah's Ark that he had to get dipped in gold.
And they had...
For his baptism.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. His parents are crazy.
And they had gambling on the boat, which was great.
Well, obviously, his last name was Trump. Like, yeah. You cannot not be a gambler and have a last name like Trump.
Oh, that would be great.
Can you imagine? That's like a fucking Irish person that's non-alcoholic. It's just unheard of.
I think you're a little bit younger. Do you remember the show The Love Boat?
Yeah, enough to laugh when you fucking said that is the first fucking boat you know.
Yeah, the most famous boat in the world, the Love Boat.
Well, what's your favorite war?
The War of the Roses.
Oh, I like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
I like Axl Rose.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, the War of 1812 was cool. I mean,
what year was that?
I think it was like around 1812.
Was it 1912?
I
like that war because you know what year it was. What year was the War of 1812? Ooh, I know this one. Ooh.
You know what bummed me out when like Pluto, Mickey, all those guys just got removed as planets. I was in like 4th grade.
No, it's just planet Pluto, right?
Yeah, but Mickey, they took all of them. Like Goofy, they're all dwarves now. Now they're all like Sleepy and Doc and Dopey.
All those other planets?
Yeah, they're all dwarfs now.
They just
dwarfed them all.
They're not actual planets anymore.
No, it's fucked.
Oh shit! I remember Pluto.
There used to be 9 planets when I grew up.
Now there's only 8, right?
Yeah, and there used to be statues of racist guys everywhere.
Yeah.
And now they're all ripped down. On a serious note, if we're gonna rip history down, at least put it in a fucking museum like the fucking Nazis do in Germany and go, remember when we did this fucked up shit? Let's not try that here anymore. Long Island. America's like, oh, don't worry, nothing to see here. We never had an accident. Don't worry about this.
Well, you know what's great?
Here.
We, as Americans, especially if you're from Connecticut, Long Island, Jersey, we took over, and as a tribute,
polka jersey?
As a tribute to the Native Americans, we just took their land and gave them the town
Jeeps,
names.
Cherokees.
Yeah, name our Jeeps after them.
Yeah, we're just going to butcher everything, every name you have. That's how much
we're going to give you the smallest, worst piece of land, but at least we'll name the town after your
make you
tribe.
tax cigarettes or anything. We're not fucking Hitler.
You have to go to like the worst town just to gamble or buy cheap cigarettes. Luckily, you won't be shot to go to the worst.
It's so fucked up. It's really like those smallpox blankets. It's the whole thing. They're going to be giving COVID blankets one of these days.
COVID blankets.
I'm surprised they're not doing that on airplanes already.
If we give up,
you think traveling's cool? Here's your COVID blanket.
You think we can do that to Mexico? Give COVID blankets to Mexico, and that's how we get Mexico?
Yeah, we won't even need to build a wall. We'll just send used blankets over there, guys. Just put a little hacking
in the United
on
States of Mexico.
Will you vape with me in the future, Mandy? I'm licensed. What do you mean, vape with you?
Vape. Pot vape.
Like, I don't understand what that question means.
Well, is that the pot vape?
No, I don't. I heard it's bad for your lungs. And apparently, the only thing you should be smoking are your morning workouts. Tony, you should be working out. You've got kids to live for. Come on.
Yeah, you have a treadmill in your living room.
Yeah, are you kidding me? You better be working out. Roosevelt did take photos of everything because sometime in the future, those bastards will say the Holocaust never happened. Yeah. He was right. No, well, that's Bonnie. That's true. Bonnie is a Jew, and Bonnie knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so am I.
You can't erase history. Yeah, you're not. But you don't fucking count.
I don't count.
You're two dad bods. You don't count as a Jew.
I don't count as a Jew. Imagine me in the Holocaust. I'd be like...
They'd be like, he's not Jewish.
He's not Jewish. Look at him.
He's not Jewish.
Look how fat he is.
He's obviously German.
He's not Jewish.
No, Bonnie's just more of a Jew.
Why?
Because she's a woman. And woman Jews are more powerful because a woman Jew can actually
out-complain?
Well, no. If all right, let's say a guy and a girl have a baby. And the guy is Jewish, but the girl isn't. That baby's not really Jewish. If the woman is Jewish and the guy's not, that baby's 100% Jewish because we know she didn't sleep around.
We got to look up these Hitler laws.
No, these are real Hitler laws. This is real horrible stuff. Jeremiah is saying, Mandy, Evan, what's new? Oh, are you just yelling my name, Jim, or are you yelling at the horrible things I'm saying? We can't forget history or we will live to repeat it. Also, did I leave my sunglasses there? Oh, I have not seen your sunglasses. No, but I will give a better look. I haven't seen them, no, but I will look better because I haven't touched that table.
I like how Jim thinks we're just having a direct conversation. I'm not doing anything right now.
Oh, yeah, this isn't a shtick. We're just straight up the most racist, retarded people out there.
Jim, I'm not doing anything. Nothing's new right now. Nothing. What's new with you? How's stocks?
What's new?
What's new with you, Jim?
Everything is new.
How's divorce doing good?
Every day is a new day.
So we want to talk about who's the best ladies' man president?
Ooh. I mean, Taft got stuck in a fucking bathtub. That's pretty hot.
He was the fattest.
They had to use the jaws of life to get him out of the bathtub. I don't know. That turns me on.
You like that type of dad bod?
That's how I like him. I like him hefty.
Yeah, hefty. Well, we said
hefty duty.
Buchanan was the first gay president.
Macaroni queer. That's how we're talking about Soleil.
You said Taft was would you bang Taft if he's that fat?
Listen, full disclosure, guys. Here we go. When I was in grade school, they made me do a project where everybody got a president, and you had to make a MySpace page for the president that you got. And the president that I got and had to make a fucking MySpace page for was William Taft. And I don't know if that page is still out there. I don't remember deleting it.
Did you have nude pictures of Taft?
Yeah, there was probably a song that I was into at the time that Taft was playing. I really couldn't even tell you what was on that page. But I do specifically remember him getting stuck in a bathtub. That was about the only thing that was notable in his presidency. From my project.
Taft was the president. He was fat. He got stuff in the
bathtub. And
the end. That was my book report. MySpace. Rock on. Yeah.
Cool teacher.
A+. Yeah.
That's seriously how it was.
MySpace forever. For life.
It was seriously that stupid.
For life. I love Tom. Tom's gonna be the best.
Tom's gonna save the world.
Tom's gonna be the best ever.
No, dude, you have no idea. It was so lame. I think that was the teacher that ended up banging some of the students after they graduated.
Oh yeah, after they graduated. Wink, wink. Was this a guy or a girl teacher?
It was a guy.
And she would bang the students?
Like I said, after they graduated.
He's like, when you graduate.
Yeah, like,
I'm
here's
sure
my number, like on your 18th birthday.
Here's my number. No, here's my number. Here's my number. Yeah, here's my number.
No, and I'm actually lying because actually the teacher that made me do that. And I'm not talking about that.
You didn't bang him?
No, it was an older gentleman. No, it was just no, he did not bang the students. Not that one. I'm literally getting them confused.
You're gonna get somebody thrown in jail.
One is dead, and the alive one's the ones I'm making accusations about.
As long as there's no statute of limitations on.
That's why I felt like I had to retract about
the
dead one. Oh my
Just don't say any names, and you'll be fine.
They can totally look me up.
Well, you didn't say any names.
Oh my God, guys!
You didn't say no names.
Just look up if Taft got a MySpace. That's all I want to know. If William Taft
got a MySpace anymore?
I want credit for it. Because I don't think anybody else is making a MySpace for it.
A rock band took over.
Yeah, imagine it's like it's a heavy death metal, like it's incorporated, like my face is on it, but like I have
just
no.
They have a picture of naked Taft.
I'm gonna like go get signed for like a Netflix deal, and they're gonna be like, "Mandy, your face has been copyrighted." It's like, what? It's like, yeah, these fucking losers that like own your fucking shit from some garage. Google started in a garage. Fun fact, that is true.
They all did.
Everybody started in a garage.
Great. What are we doing in the living room? We
should
go in the garage.
We need to move on up. Like
go to
Thomas,
the garage. So we want to
George
become
Jefferson.
a million. Let's go start in the garage so we get our millions.
I know. That's what I've been doing wrong this whole time, guys. I've been filming inside the house.
Start in the garage and stay there.
I actually have heaters out there because a bunch of my friends smoke cigarettes. Yeah. And my husband smokes cigarettes too, but thou shalt not be. Thou shalt not be named. Yeah, not good. Don't smoke cigarettes, guys. Evan lost his mom recently. COPD's a motherfucker. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't fucking do it. You don't need to. And they cost money. They cost money like a lot. Jim Rhea is off the rails. Yes, he is. He's never been on the rails, so it's really hard to be off the rails when you were never on them.
What do you say? Young girls like money.
Yeah, I guess, no shit. I think everybody likes money, Jim. Not everyone's materialistic.
Yeah, I guess that's...
money can buy me time. If I was fucking rich, I could be fucking lazy. Not lazy, but I could be like on vacation more.
I guess that's what your ex-wife said, right?
Who's my ex-wife?
No, his ex-wife. I don't know.
I was like, I haven't been married before. That's Bonnie you're thinking of.
No.
Bonnie, I need to
Jim
be...
Reyes.
Jim Reyes says, Bonnie, I need to be turned on. What?
Pussy ain't cheap. You got that right.
Jesus fucking Christ. It is if she's not a material girl that's not living in a material world.
Oh, we never answered... I was trying to be serious. Like, who do you think was the hot, as a woman?
Oh, the hot president?
The hottest president.
Oh, well, which one was super short?
Super short.
Nikola Tesla was kind of cute. Really, who is, like, even pictured? I mean... I gotta go with like what Adams maybe like John Adams.
You liked Adams? Like a lot of
I would have to like see a picture of him again.
A lot of women would say like JFK.
Oh, like those fucking Mick fatheads, like those guys. No, they look too much like they look like they're one of my fucking uncles.
Before he had the hole in his head.
No, all my Mick uncles, they got a bit of a square head. I just can't. I can't look at them. It looks like it's inbred to me.
Who you didn't think JFK was hot?
Why? Apparently you did. You want to tell us more about your peg bundying with him?
He was known for having an affair with Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah, well that was the whole thing. He was one of the first dogs in the White House. He was not a canine in the White House, but he was one of the first dogs.
Yeah, he had a Mimi.
Mimi Marquette.
No, Mimi, I can't think of her name, but he also was banging like a lot of women in the White House.
Mimi Marquette, if anybody gets that reference, I will Venmo you some money.
She wrote a book, Mimi Tags. I can't think of her name. It's Mimi. I can't think of her name. I'd have to Google it. But he was banging a lot of women in the White House.
He was banging them left and right. So the Oval Office is that way. Oh, because it just went around and around.
Yeah,
it just went around and around.
He was banging secretaries left and right.
It was huge. It was
huge.
The whole thing's terrific. You go in there. Franklin's the hottest, is what we got. Ben Franklin? No, Ben Franklin's the only one that's not a president. That's on the money. That wasn't a president, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Ben Franklin. Let's talk about morals. Hot. Ben Franklin. He was a virtue guy, but not like virtue signaling. He was totally about you should eat better. You should have a better family life. You should aim to be 100% a great person. And even if you don't do 100%, you're still gonna be better, and that's so nice and great.
But in reality, you want to go off the rails and talk.
What, he had slaves?
No, well they all did back then. But he write book of virtues and things that you good and bad, what you should do with your life. Yeah. But when he went to France, he loved romancing the women. Yeah, he was a good ladies' man.
Oh, I had no idea. Well, obviously, I didn't even know that, and I fucking told you I loved him.
Yeah, Ben Franklin was a ladies' man.
Yeah, he's on the $100 bill. Come on.
Yeah, of course.
They put him on the fucking
It's like, you want the Ben Franklin?
Yeah, you want the C-note, baby?
Dance.
They fucking invented a bill for him. You're such a fucking baller.
You think when he went over there, you want some of me money? Look what I got. Dance for me. I got some of me money. Dance.
Mimi Marquette. Anybody. All right. Everyone wealthy at the time owned slaves and banged them. That's funny. Thank you. That is a true fact.
Yeah.
That's a really sad fact of history, guys. We are trying to keep it light here. We never do politics on this show. And that's why everything here is complete, utter nonsense. Franklin Pierce. Yeah, I don't know what he looks like, but he is on the list of presidents. Bonnie is laughing.
Yes, he was a president. That's our improv.
I think she's got, no, I think Grandma Grady's talking about who else she was into.
What about
who else was
Pierce?
hot? Who else was hot? Oh, come on. Nixon.
Did you
the war on drugs? Come on.
Well, I think Reagan and Bush had the war on drugs. Well, Reagan brought...
I am not a crook. Gerald Model T Ford.
Well, that's what was great for Saturday Night Live with Ford, because Chevy Chase had a great impression of him.
Chase Ford? Pun intended.
Not that he had a great impression, but his falling down the show, which led to his addiction to painkillers. Chevy Chase.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's why he became such a dick. He was a pill popper.
He had an oxitude. Yeah, that'll happen when you're.
But people loved him falling down, making fun of Gerald Ford in the 70s.
You know, nothing's wrong with slapstick comedy. Nixon kept sweating. I am not a crook, Bonnie. I am not a crook. Yeah, no. I had no. Most people are dicks.
Yeah,
and people, and if you, especially actors.
But he was known for being like an extra dick.
Well, a lot of them were. Chevy Chase was a dick. Apparently, Will Ferrell's a big dick too.
And
I don't mean like in the pants. I mean like just a big dick.
Really?
I hear he's an asshole. I hear he's hard to work with.
Oh.
You know, I mean, maybe not. I don't. Apparently, him and the stepbrother are not like actual real lover buddies. They don't peg Bundy like that.
Oh, he always did the great Bush.
Oh, did you George trim your bush this year?
What's that?
Did you George trim your bush?
Did I? No, I don't trim my bush. George trim my bush. Is that a thing?
That's when I started going haywire with I needed phrases with some of these.
Oh, you're just making phrases? George trim your bush?
I was just changing the fucking the games, the rules of the games. That's why I said Woodchuck Wilson.
Woodchuck.
And I really just kept thinking Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson. You mean?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, okay.
It's a game. Hey, we're still playing jokes here. I knew we would have fun with this. We totally impromptu did this last time. I don't even know what the fuck we were saying. It was something about Harriet Tubman, and it was probably horrible.
Harriet Tubman? Wasn't she the first slave?
We were saying that she was the first one to ride the bus.
No, that she was the first one that got trained on, right?
The first one they ran a train on.
They ran
a bus over her.
No, they ran a bus. I thought she was the first one that they ran a train on.
You're horrible.
Wasn't that what she's famous for?
It's an Urban Dictionary thing, guys.
Isn't that Urban Dictionary the first?
We are seriously going down. We have 8 minutes to repent.
Well, it's Black History.
It's Black History Month, guys. That's why we're talking about how fucked up and stupid the white man is.
Yeah, the first woman.
Canine presidents. Fucking, they thought they were felines. Garfield. They're dogs. Fucking having sex all over the place. Getting their birthday sung in front of everybody. That was like a scandal in itself.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. He was.
We had the first 3 presidents were black, and nobody even talks about it.
Yeah, exactly. And they all wore wigs back then.
Yeah, also, and now we're coming out. Now trans is a thing. They always had wigs.
They always wore wigs.
And they all had the boosties, and they had makeup too.
Yeah, they had makeup.
Yeah, it's like wow, we've like toned it down like tremendously, and you guys like. I don't understand people. I just don't.
Yeah, we have our first senile president.
That is something that I'm really stoked about.
That's
mean,
great.
It opens so many doors to the senile. I mean, like, my parents might be senile one day.
First vegetable president.
I know. And like the vegans are going nuts right now. The vegan community is going nuts right now. It's awesome.
They should have
nice.
They'll be great. Really they should just name salads after Biden.
What do you have? Bundying, and then you could just have a salad.
What do you have? It's got lots of vegetables.
Have the House Biden.
The House Biden. What do you have in it? I forget, but it's a lot of vegetables.
What is the dressing? It smells like children. It's delicious.
It smells like puke and butthole. Play-Doh and butthole.
Black people invented peanut butter. Enough said. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, like we were talking about Denzel Washington Carver, first fucking black president. Yeah, invented peanut butter.
Denzel Washington Carver
invented peanut butter. First black president, and everybody forgets him because history rewrites itself. And you guys whitewash America, and you guys ruin everything. You guys ruin every single fucking thing that's possible. And I'm not talking about the people in this room. I'm talking about everybody that you know, every conversation that you hear, every fucking dumb post. That's not this.
Yeah.
It's all dumb.
Yeah.
That's why we're making so much fun of like Bonnie saying people own slaves and fucking banging them. It's a horrible, sad truth. Yeah. This is me trying to get into heaven, guys. This is me bringing it back to reality for a minute.
A lot of people don't know this, but Edison didn't actually invent...
Oh, he was a total thief, right?
He didn't invent the light bulb. One of his workers, which was black, invented it.
And he was like, "Oh, what do you have here?"
Yeah, that's something true.
And that's actually, my friend, Brittany, growing up, her grandfather, I want to say, or maybe a great uncle, invented spiral bound for spiral notebooks. Yeah. But he was working at a company where his job was to invent things and to make up new good ideas.
They own the patents.
Yeah, so as soon as he invented that, the spiral notebook, they were like, "Yeah, thanks for good work, Bob. Yeah. Like, we'll be taking this with us." But like, it was one of those things. Like,
if you work for the company,
but he had like anything that you thought of on their paper on their hours.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service,
collect
sir.
Your $15.
Mr. Spiral, your time here is done. We have these new things called spiral notebooks, guys.
And a lot of people don't know that Dr. King also invented the Post-its.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Even the colored ones?
Yeah, all the colored ones.
Even the colored ones?
Yeah,
wow.
Exactly.
See, I did not know that. I had no idea. And I like those too.
This is very... I'm glad we're not on an actual network.
I'm glad that I'm not gonna get judged by God tonight. I mean, I might, but like, all my friends are in hell.
We would have been canceled already. That's all.
That's why I think the computer shut down because it had heard enough.
Grover Cleveland got married to an 18-year-old girl while he was president. Can you imagine that happening today? LOL.
No, because 18-year-old girls today are having what? Tony Spinelli is saying what?
What?
I don't know. Grover the Monster Cleveland.
Grover from the Muppets was married to an 18. What's wrong with that?
Some people have things against puppets, man. This world that we're living in. Back in the day, you couldn't just wear puppet like furries now. How they have freedom and they just fuck, and you could just be a furry on like a Tinder date.
We should give.
You couldn't do that back in the day.
As president, I would give rights to furries.
I think as a president, you'd have to take rights away because I think they already have rights.
They do have rights, furries?
I think so. I don't see anybody beating up on furries.
But I don't.
Does anybody have anything? Build-A-Bear people? Anybody got anything bad to say about the furries?
I didn't know. Are they allowed to bang in public?
They're openly out. Yeah, I think they're more. Furry sex in public is more acceptable than cis straight sex in public. 100%.
Has anybody ever
seen... what, stuffed animals are going to come out of them? Cis straight people can make a fucking human monster asshole baby.
That's the one type of porn I've never seen.
Furry porn? Siri's going to just have it on your page tonight.
Now I'm going to get ads for furry porn on my Facebook.
Furry conventions. Oh, the furries must be loving it. They already had masks on. That actually, the furry community did not get hit by COVID because they actually all were already wearing masks. It's so great.
That'd be great at CPAC. See a furry get up there and make a speech. And I believe all furries get all rights.
It's already happened, dude. It's already happened.
I'm a trans fur.
I identify as a furry.
I'm a trans furry.
Are furries fudge packers? I think that I don't really know so much about their. I don't know so much about it. I don't really know if we should end on furries. What should we end on here, sir? We've got. Oh my god.
Who's that? Lee Weiss is calling in.
Lee.
What's going on? You're on the air.
Lee, you're on the air.
What are you doing, Lee?
Put them to yourself. No, not today.
What's going on, Lee? Well, I'm doing a podcast here with Mandy.
Lee, we're literally live right now. You got anything fun to say? You are literally live right now, my brother. Tell me the hottest car you bought recently. Think on your feet, you bastard. Give me an answer.
Come on, Lee. What's the hottest car you bought recently?
You can't name a car. You're not Lee West. I don't believe you. Prove yourself. I don't believe you. If you that's not Lee West. If you can't name a single fucking car, you are not Lee West. You're a fucking imposter. Way to end a podcast, Lee. We start with the intro with this motherfucker on me. This shit dies midway. We got Lee West too fucked up a car salesman to even name a single car.
But he's really high all the time anyway. That's gotta be him.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday. You should be able to name a motor vehicle under any fucking substance. I love you, Lee West.
We love you, Lee. Was he watching?
We're totally fucking around. This is great. And so now we didn't have to end on Fudgy's Fudge Packers.
Fudgy's?
Fudge. We didn't have
that's what I want to say.
Ruckers.
Are Furbies the babies of furries?
No, Furbies are who Gremlins wanted to fucking jack their ideas from and totally got away with it. Awesome. Any more history, Snapple facts that any of you guys have, please write them into us. We want to write more, read more about this. There's so many underdogs in history that we haven't talked quite enough about. And history is always changing, and we get to be history. So
this
tonight,
was our real, not so real history.
Yeah, this was the messed up history because you know what? The whole joke of this, the whole thing is that you have to think everything that people were posting, all the shit you consume. It's just like going to McDonald's. It's a bunch of fucking garbage. Be careful with what you consume and be conscious of what you consume because you have a brain.
Yes.
Don't fuck it up. And if you have, there's still time. There is still time for you. Evan, thank you for having.
Thank you for the pizza.
Much. Oh my God, the pizza was so great that we literally forgot to set the show up.
That pizza's really. What's the name of the place? Give them a free plug.
Andy's. I'm not going to tell you where I live, but yeah, Andy's Pizzeria.
Andy's Pizzeria.
We're gonna probably have a couple more slices and a couple more knots after this is over. Guys, we love you. We're not racist retards. We're not. We really aren't. We love everybody. And
I am not a crook.
Yeah, I am not a crook either. Even though I was sweating during those Watergate tapes. And around we go in the Oval Office.
I'm gonna be a professional Nixon impression.
Oh, I can't wait. And I'm gonna learn more about Odie and Garfield's love affairs. Furries, everybody wants to have sex. I hope you have great, fun sex. Right? Furries, potatoes, whatever you are.
Yeah.
Zachary, Taylor Swift. We love you guys. Get home safe. This has been Messed Up History with Evan Weiss and Mandy Jones, the comedian. Please subscribe on YouTube. Mandy Jones, the comedian, always.
Bye, everybody.
That's it.